So first things first, for all Etsy sellers who make under $250,000 on Etsy, you are protected by the FDIC, meaning you may not get your delayed payments or your arrived payments at the time that you're used to getting them, but you will get them because you are protected by them. So it may be delayed, it may take a while. I don't know exactly how long it'll take, but because you're protected and most accounts are under that $250,000 mark, you will get your money. Now, it doesn't go to say that this is still not a problem. There are so many bank failures and delayed payments happening right now through Etsy, and I just wanted to kind of cover it because here on my channel slash podcast, if you're listening to the Creator Chat podcast, we talk a lot about the ins and outs of being a creator. We talk a lot about passive income. I have a lot of videos on my channel and on my podcast talking about the analytics and ways to make money on YouTube. And as of recently, I've stepped into the Etsy world. So naturally, just like I took you guys along the process for my YouTube and how I grew that to over 50,000 subscribers and made money off of that and monetized that. Now that I'm on my Etsy journey, I want to go ahead and do that same thing where I spend so much time doing research. I spend so much time learning all the things about Etsy and how to make it grow and how to get into the SEO and the analytics of it, that I want to come back and teach you guys what I learned via me. Because one of my favorite things of learning and starting something new with a business online is the knowledge that I obtain from different people. So I always thought that I have a specific way of like teaching and giving the information back. And today specifically, just going into the Etsy bank failures and delayed payments, I kind of just gathered all the information that I could get from all the videos that I watched, and now I'm giving it back to you guys so that you can get updated on pretty much what's going on. But I wanted to start off the video by saying that a lot of the videos that I watched were kind of in a panic, kind of not sure which way to even take the video. But out of what I've received, the gist of it is that if you are under that 250K bench line, you will get your money. But again, that does still mean it is delayed. You're not getting it on time. You're not getting it when you think you're going to get it. And I know that there's a lot of families and people who rely on their Etsy businesses as their main source of income. So this is a huge issue for those people. I am a new Etsy seller, and I do kind of push myself and pride myself on making sure I have those multiple streams of income as a content creator. So it's not per se hurting me, but I want to still be here for the people that it is hurting. I couldn't imagine if this was my full-time thing and I wasn't doing anything else, this would be like soul crushing. Like knowing that this is happening, delayed payments are happening, which means your bills are delayed. It can be a mess, but let there be comfort in knowing that for those people who are going through that right now, you will get your money from the FDIC. I'm just not sure when. But let's get into some of the things that you can do and little tips that I picked up along the way from the information that I wrapped up in the past couple of days since this has happened. And one of the things that I want to let you guys know is you don't necessarily have to close down your store if you have like shipping costs and distribution and creation costs that you're afraid that you can't commit to because you're not getting your money. There is a vacation mode for Etsy, so you don't have to worry about closing it down, opening back up again, and redoing all the listings and all that and all your hard work being gone. You can go on vacation mode. Let this be time to maybe even branch into other side hustles, other side streams of income that are maybe connected to Etsy. I even wrote down some options for you guys while you take this time to wait for maybe the payment to come through, or if you go on vacation mode. And mind you, that's only for the people who have those handmade items and have those creation and distribution costs. If you're doing digital products or you're doing print on demand like I am, then you're good to go and you don't have to necessarily worry about not having the funds to create these items to get them out. But if you are the handmade seller, know that vacation mode is an option for you. And my advice would be to go ahead and open up other streams of income. Go on YouTube, connect to YouTube to your Etsy store. Make sure in the description box of every single one of your YouTube videos is the link to your store. Show a store tour, show items zoomed in, take each item and make a video about each item. Find a way to promote your store via TikTok and via YouTube, and that's not necessarily something that's going to pop overnight. Like, your first video is not going to immediately go viral and give your store all this attention. So that's what I mean by this can be something that you do slowly and build up and create while your store is on vacation mode, or while you have time to sort out these payments and stuff like that. You can kind of get into other things. And mind you, yes, you can be promoting your Etsy store on your YouTube channel, but also you have the opportunity to monetize your YouTube channel after 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And I talk a lot about that on my podcast as well as here on this channel. So make sure you guys check out the YouTube videos of how to get your channel monetized fast, what the requirements are and stuff like that. That is a side hustle that you can do while you wait for this payment to get settled out, while you wait for everything to kind of get evened out with Etsy. And then by the time the payments are evened out with Etsy and everything's paid up by the FDIC, that'd be a good time to open back up your store. And then boom, you could have like a monetized YouTube channel and your Etsy store both going at that time. So sometimes things like this happen and they kind of push us into other directions of other side hustles or other income streams. And then when the other thing pops back up, now you now have more happening. And that's good, because the whole point of having these multiple streams is that fear that something's going to drop out. And like, that's why I started Etsy store, because I love YouTube. But if YouTube decided to close down one day and the ad revenue was gone, I would be quote unquote screwed. But not so much, because I have my Patreon attached to my main YouTube channel. I have multiple YouTube channels. I have multiple Etsy stores. I have my coaching classes. I have all types of things that I do freelance. So I have things to supplement my income if one of them goes down. And that's the whole point of being a creator, why I have this channel, why I need to talk about this, because there's that knowledge and that gatekeeping that a lot of people do, where like they say that this exists, but they don't tell you exactly how to maintain it or how to get into it or how to grow it or how to become the best at it. They just tell you that it's there. So I like to be the one to be here to tell you, this is how you do it. You have to have the multiple streams. You have to be committed to all of them. When one goes down, focus on the rest, still try to pick the other one back up. There's a lot that goes on to it, and it can be like super stressful and a lot to balance. But when something like this happens, it reminds you of why you want to have those multiple streams and have it all like be flowing all the time. So just a little fact here, it is one of the biggest bank failures since 2009. So I put here enough to worry question mark, because I think that some of those headlines that it's a huge bank failure, that it's the biggest one since '08, those are some of the things that make us worry. But with the bottom line being that the FDIC is going to pay back the people under the 250,000 line should be enough to make you be like, okay, let me focus on something else just for this couple of weeks, and then I'll get back to the Etsy store after they sort out their ish. And hopefully that's all it is. It's a hiccup. It doesn't lead into this huge recession thing. It doesn't lead into more bank failures. Is all that an option? Absolutely. But let's think positive. Let's think optimistically. Let's think like everything's going to be okay. And then if it's not, we have these multiple streams. We have these we're kind of like preparing for everything. So keep in mind, if you are monetized on YouTube, you get your ad revenue with your channel. And then also there's just so much that spins off of that. You can start a Patreon and link that also. You can show the creation of your items via Patreon and show behind the scenes look, and you can offer you can get paid on Patreon for your people who want to see you create your items and are fans of your store. You can create a personalized behind the scenes Patreon world, link that to your YouTube, get paid on YouTube once you're monetized, go live on YouTube, get super chat tips. There's so much you can do and so many income streams that spin off of YouTube. So YouTube is a great way to have another income stream along with Etsy while you're sorting out the Etsy stuff. TikTok, same thing. Throw the link of your Etsy store in your bio. Go crazy on TikTok. Show behind the scenes. TikTok is crazy right now with the viralness. You can literally just post one thing and be viral the next day. And if you go viral and you have a great viral TikTok and your link in your bio is your Etsy store, and also in your link in your bio is your YouTube channel, then once your TikTok takes off, so will your YouTube channel and so will your Etsy store, which means triple the income, triple the increase in visibility for all those stores. So always make sure you're promoting everything within everything, because you never know what's going to take off. The YouTube channel takes off, you want to make sure the description box has the Etsy store and your TikTok link and all your links, social media links. Same thing with TikTok, same thing with Etsy. Have all the links for everything involved in everything, so that when something takes off, it takes everything with it. Really good advice. And then Other cute little tips: check your emails daily. Apparently, the people who were notified that this is happening to them found out via email on Friday night, which is very inconvenient. But stay intact with the email, stay up to date with what's going on. Look online, look on YouTube, look on TikTok. Creators and people are doing videos on it just like this, so you can stay up to date with the facts as long as you do your research. And that's the best advice I could give you, is just actually know what's going on. Don't just think, oh, there's a bank closing and I'll just try my Etsy store later, or I'll try the payment later. Like, no, stay on it, be vigilant, make sure you get your payment, make sure you stay in contact with them, be in contact via email, whatever it is, however they're reaching out to you. Write back if you have to, if you have questions. Do the best you can to kind of show them that, like, you're here and you're listening and you're ready to do whatever you need to do to get this on track with them. I just feel like that's the best way to go about it, rather than being upset and being mad at Etsy or mad at the bank failure. Try to get into the mentality of like working together with them so that we can all get back on track and all get our payments. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you want more creator tips on behind the scenes on Etsy stores or YouTube. Check out the Creator Chat podcast on Instagram, YouTube, as well as Spotify. And I love you guys for listening/watching. Good luck. Let me know in the comments down below if you are running an Etsy store right now. I'm only 1 month in. I have the 1 month review of my analytics and what I made on my channel if you want to check that out. Super exciting, super interesting, because within 1 month I already got revenue, I already got good traffic, and I think it's because of my SEO and the things that I did. So I talk about that a lot in that video if you want to check that out. Let me know in the comments down below what your Etsy store is. Post your Etsy store. I want to see it. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions about Etsy or YouTube or any of that. I love you guys for watching. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.